Okay, now for the onto the demo of the 562A. First, let me point out the IOs that the 562A has. First, you have the bidirectional input, which is the input that you will use to attach your test equipment, like a comm tester, Anritsu, or Roden Schwartz comm tester. And this is just an adapter, is an N-type adapter to protect the connector. This is normally shipped with this attached. And then you've got another SMA connector. We have an SMA connector on this side, on one of the sides here, where you have an SMA on the outside, SMA on the inside, for sampling your signals. So if you want to verify that what you're injecting is what you're actually going to get at your device under test, you would connect it to this, maybe a spectrum analyzer, some type of receiver, and then connect maybe an antenna inside in the chamber. Now the other option is that you've got an I/O module here, which normally comes either with a DB25 1000 picofarad or a USB, depending on your requirements. You could have this, the USB 2.0, or you can have a D-sub connector of DB25 or DB9. Based on your configuration, based on your data rate, you would select whether you would want 100 picofarad filtering, 1000 picofarad filtering, which are the most standard. We do also have the 10 picofarad filtering, but that is not when you go that low, you're talking about degrading some of your isolation. And if you're going to use that, then the data rates you're probably going to be speaking of is USB 2.0 data rates. So these are the IOs, but as far as the IOs, it's very easy to remove. And I'm going to show you. Just attach it. Just 4 screws. Making it very easy for field replacement. Well, just a little bit more. Okay, and that's what it looks like on the other side. You notice how simple that is, and this is the EMI gasket. You're going to place it back on there. And so it's just a matter of sticking it back on there again. I would tighten them all up at once. I would try to just basically get them on and then go ahead and do the final tightening of the screws and make sure that everything is lined up properly. And when you order the USB I/O module, we provide you a USB external cable, and we also provide you an inside cable so that you can connect to your DUT. Now the door, as you can see, is a manual door, very easily open, and we have a rotator option. That's an optional item that you can purchase for the 562A. That is this device here, and a DUT holder, which mounts here. And as you can see, this allows you to rotate your DUT 360 degrees, and you have a visual indication on the outside so you know what angle you're at, or to allow your polarization, you know how your antenna is polarized. So very easily mountable. You just take the screw out, and let's say you're at 0 degrees, so you want your DUT sitting like this. So obviously you may want to start right there. And it only requires one screw, although it does have places, it does have 2 screw hole locations. You only need to put one in because it does have a groove where this sits. Now, as you notice, they have metal here, but we do have also, optionally, you can purchase a non-metallized DUT holder. Looks just like this, but no metal. And we do make customized holders if you want. And this metal piece here is basically where you use to actually lock this into place, so that way no one can rotate this. See, it's locked. When you put that in there, it's locked. So you cannot change it. So someone inadvertently changing that while you're doing the test. So this also can be purchased in a non-metallized pin. So now this thing is able to rotate. You get your DUT holder. And now you can go ahead and just basically leave the door open and just fit it into the grooves and you're set. Simple as that. And while you're testing, you can rotate the DUT at whatever angle that you like. Okay, so now without the DUT holder, you can place where you want to ideally place your DUT is at least 1 centimeter off the floor of the base and centered in the base of the TEM cell in order to get the most uniform field. Now the TEM cell is a little more forgiving of where, if you have a slight misplacement of the DUT versus an antenna coupler, since it has a larger EMI field that is symmetrical. So they'll allow you better, consistent, repeatable testing. But even with that, you want to minimize where you might actually place the DUT in an incorrect or a different location. So it's best to have a DUT holder inside here of some type. What I like to use, since it has no impact on RF testing, is maybe a very simple styrofoam crating foam that you might pick up whenever they pack large boxes of test equipment, things like that. It's a very simple thing. You can take out, you can cut it up to DUT size and fit it in here and use it for your very simple DUT holder. But then again, we also make custom DUT holders based on your requirements. So if you'd like to do that, you can let us know as well. Now all this is available for more information or on Shieldbox as well at www.rfshieldbox.com. RF being radio frequency, shieldbox.com. And we also do make customized fixtures, so you can also visit us on www.customtestfixtures.com. Again, that's www.customtestfixtures.com. And you can also follow us on CTS RF Geek on Twitter. So hope to see you in the near future and provide you some more videos on our equipment and our products that's available.